It'll quench you.
It'll
It'll
quench you.
quench.
It's sour, so it's pretty interesting.
Did you have that here when you visited? I
Yeah,
feel
I
like I've
did.
had
Yeah,
that. Okay, yeah.
like I
That
think
was
like all Kroger
interesting.
might sell them, so you might find it at Kroger.
I think there's a Kroger near us.
I think. I don't know what store isn't right by
Yeah.
where we live. Let's see.
Yeah, you could like create your own like commune. Like everything's like right there,
Yeah.
and in walking distance. Like that's what's really cool.
Yeah. So close. Where's it at? D&D stuff.
All right.
Did-
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for having a miss last week. Water leak, speed, shit like that. But we are back. Who, even though I know what the answer is because we talked about this already, but who would care to do the recap this time?
GZ.
We traveled our way back to the Arcanium, and we met up with Celeste there. We tried to, speak with her to get some more information about all of the goings on, and there wasn't too much that she could be able to look into. But I don't know what item she used within Ember's possession, but we tried to get some more insight on where Ikram was being held, and we actually saw sort of like a vision of him being chained up and seemingly his life force being like ripped out of him periodically, maybe in a way to like torture him or try to get more information from him. From there, we decided we should make our way back to Sahur, or look at the map. I can't see it. That's the town, right?
Sahur is the town. Yeah, is the capital.
Okay. Yeah. So we wanted to make our way back to go to Ember's residence to try and get some more information on her family. So we were given transport through teleport from the Arcanium to her, and we ended up in the sort of like the high class district of Sahur. We had to then obtain the writ of passage to travel anywhere as long as we were in the presence of Ember, where we're technically her bodyguards in this situation. And then using that writ of passage, we could travel anywhere if we needed to get supplies. But we made our first stop at Ember's residence. When we made our way in, it was seemingly empty. We made some investigation and went around and kind of searched the place. We made enough racket for someone upstairs to hear us, which presented themselves as one of Ember's siblings, which is named something.
Tara.
Imposter. That's his real name.
Imposter.
This one is Tara.
Tara is one of Ember's brothers, who is, I guess, an Earth. Is it Genasi or Genasi?
Genasi.
Genasi, I think.
Genasi. So seemingly a big rocky boy.
Yep.
He begins to question us as to why we're there. We question him as to why he's there. We catch him in a lie, and he attempts to rush toward Ember to grab her, and Temeki is now holding it down, POP style, and we're engaged in combat.
It was Temeki was holding.
Yeah, Temeki's holding him,
Yeah, I'm grappling him.
and it's
I
my
wrote down,
turn.
yeah.
It's in the middle of my turn, and that's where we're at. Oh, I shot him in the face, and some of his rocky exoskeleton is almost like peeled away, and we can see beneath that tough, rocky, emotional exterior what appears to be a warforged machination.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, the outer layers of skin has been ripped away, and underneath you see the telltale metal and stone face of a warforged. As he turns back to Ember, that horrific vision of half of your brother's face and half of this robotic entity stares at you, Ember, and says, "You shouldn't have asked so many questions, sister."
Sussy
Well-
Baka.
Yeah. What? Looks around. I ain't your sister, brother.
The fuck are you,
Brother.
brother?
Brother.
Brother.
Right. And
This
with
is
that,
a family matter, he says
I
in
ain't your
robot.
buddy, pal.
we're gonna have everybody re-roll initiative because of the shock.
Again.
It's Hogan. I'm not your sister, brother.
All right. We not
My
doing
body's
good today.
ready.
I had advantage and I rolled a 6.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
It's because I'm grappling. We'll just say that.
Hmm.
All right, Peppers, roll a 12.
Do I?
Why does he need a 12?
He's
Because
to
you got a
roll.
12?
Yeah.
Because you 12, 12, 12.
I can only do 18 or older.
Well,
Okay.
That's good.
Hey,
That's
That's
good.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Your rule.
Good job.
All right.
I'm
You
very
passed the
happy.
The
morality
law.
check.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I was literally going to think the same. Morality was in my brain.
All right. Well, Kedan, that ended up working out perfectly because you are the first to react.
So do you want me to just take the other half of my turn? Do you want me to do my whole turn?
Go ahead and take your whole turn.
New turn, yes.
New turn.
New turn. Who
All right.
dis?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lay into him, and I'm gonna use my
Special beam cannon.
yeah
You fucking
sharpshooter.
lay into him.
Makan
Since
Kosapo.
he's being held, I'll attack with advantage.
Yes, just don't roll a 1.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he can roll a 1. It's literally not possible for him to roll a 1, right? Well, it
He can
doesn't
still
count
roll,
for mine,
yeah.
just
He can
kidding.
still roll a 1 on the d20 and it's still a crit fail, regardless of his.
I found that
bonuses.
out in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Gummy, gummy.
Nothing is worse when it's like DC 5. You roll a 1, it's like, but my bonuses. Doesn't matter. It's still a fail.
Jeez, he's got the song.
Alright. So a 24 definitely hits.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
add.
we're not
10
yet to the
this.
day where I can say a 25 misses.
Yubba
So I can
gubby.
add 12 to this because I add +2 to my damage rolls as well with this bow.
Yep. Which that should be factored in, so you shouldn't have to add it.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. This music isn't appropriate for a
Yeah,
fight.
I was like, it's so pretty, but murder and
Appropriate for him.
death.
I'm about to wallop into his ass.
Ooh, 18. Pretty good. That hurts.
Okay. Gathered swarm to do the 1d6.
Okay. He should be it. Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
moving. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That-
That's right. That's right. One additional
I'll
point of
attack.
damage.
Attack again. Invoking sharpshooter.
15 still hits.
Oh, okay. I was going to invoke elven accuracy, but never mind. Well, so let me ask you this.
Invoke the ways.
Here it is. Let me see.
Put it on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my meat on him.
Do it to him.
So there's my elven accuracy. So if I what number would I re-roll? What's the lowest one? And is it possible to like re-roll the lowest one and then crit with advantage?
Ooh. I mean, you're already rolling with advantage, but I mean, you could just re-roll, just do like a normal attack roll. Just roll one die,
Okay.
and yeah, that would be considered. You can try it and see if you happen to crit. Yeah, you got the same thing. It works.
Okay. 10.
21. Ember, you watch as this creature, who still mostly looks like your brother, is now riddled with arrows.
Oh no.
Well,
He opened the box and I came.
Oh my.
Oh
Yeah, now I have my
my.
turn.
All right. Dashing one.
We about to have a bunch of contested checks, I think.
Chimera.
Old boy's still alive, huh?
He is.
Okay. Which direction did we come from? The stairs, right?
Yeah, from these stairs specifically.
All right. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going over there. And I'm going to attack him.
Yuck. Don't roll a 1. All right. 20 definitely hits.
Do an advantage? Oh.
Oh, I didn't even do advantage.
Yeah, it's on mine.
You can try for it and see if you get the crit.
Yeah, we do it. Nah.
Nope. All right.
Still alive?
Just barely. That will
about now?
probably. Yep. A 15 definitely does hit. As it gets feathered from one side with arrows, and then you toss your psychic knives into it from the other side. It jerks for a moment and then goes limp into Meki's arms as it ceases functioning.
Sorry, Ember, I had to kill your brother.
it's okay. He ain't my brother.
Huh.
But
You're
hopefully
so sure.
they can tell us maybe what, where, why they're here. I don't know. But he did, so it's okay. I don't mind. You can kill him again if you want.
Even if I had
Given-
speak with the dead, I mean, we couldn't ask.
Anything else you're doing on your turn there, Kamir?
Nope, I am done.
Okay. 4, 6.
Given your family's
Ember.
history, can we really be so sure?
Ember. Cyril comes running down the hall.
No.
Cannot quite get to anybody this time, and it is your turn.
Can I make eye contact with this thing? The Cyril? Air quotes.
This thing she says to her brother Cyril.
Yep.
In the 6-second span, I look at it. I look at the dead other brother. I look at him, and I'm like, "Are you sure you want to be that right now?" And then I'm gonna hurl some fire bolts.
All right.
Fuck.
Uh-oh. 22 hits.
4.
You clip it in the shoulder as it's charging towards you all, and you can see underneath the skin that burns away, there is metal underneath.
Yeah, definitely not my brother because that would have hurt him a lot. I'm gonna want to move over here, and that's my turn.
Yeah, Cyril's a level 1 artificer, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Peppers. Sergeant Peppers.
5, 10, 15-ish. It's about that much. And then we're just gonna do the ye old classic.
Oh, the dead.
A bing that bong. Tell him what's wrong.
Right. He fails.
Yeah. 31 damage.
Holy shit. Well, he's still alive.
I'm like, choose my bonus action to cry. Step back over here. Actually, I'm gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna stand right here.
As Sergeant Peppers dances around for a moment.
Q-Dan, was I impressive? Was I impressive, Q-Dan?
Yes, that was a devastating blow.
I really don't like the phrasing of this session right now.
I can't wait until I can't wait until the name drop.
I'm actually
That
curious
one's-
about the pronunciation.
I also am
Like-
curious about the pronunciation.
Of what?
Of your name that I read from the paper that you signed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is it like the famous person, the person that's pretty famous right now?
I honestly don't remember my name off the top of my head. I have to look at it again.
Okay, well, let me know.
Hey, look, Ember. It's Aqua.
Am I gonna show up next?
Oh, wait. No. Sorry. No, that's right. Aqua's right.
That would be something. Actually, that would be
Terrifying.
yes.
Do that way. There we go. Now we can all see who they are supposed to represent.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And then it is your turn, Janera. We don't have Chimera Janera this turn.
No.
The back and forth.
Yeah.
I woke up today and decided to be cool with my initiative. I know that's not the same thing, but
No, not in this. Not in this
I will
game.
always love the cool factor.
Damn, getting right in between Ember's brothers.
Yup. I'm gonna use inflict wounds on Aqua.
Aqua. Okay. Her hand crackles with necrotic energy. Not bad. 14 is just enough. For 19 necrotic damage. Even though they are machines, something about the necrotic energy still affects whatever magically drives them. And it deals a not insignificant amount of damage.
Cool. That's all.
Right. Tameki.
Yes. I'm coming over here, and I'm gonna
He's
whack
coming.
this one. Oh yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna use end of gauge attack.
The second one hits.
Okay.
Which one are you? Is it Cyril
This
or
one.
Aqua?
Cyril.
For 9 points damage. Yep. It's a little disconcerting slicing into someone who bears such a resemblance to a friend, a known friend who you've traveled with and fought together.
Smedge.
Keaton.
How tall is this room? Maybe like 10 feet?
It's a standard hallway size, so yeah, it's probably about 10 feet tall.
Okay, I'll run to front of the stairs and then just get up against the wall, against the ceiling 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to scan down the hallway over the group and I don't see anything. So I'm going to attack the imposter. Well, actually, no, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on what appears to be Cyril. Then I'll attack. I actually meant to invoke the -5 there.
Well, that still would have worked, so.
Still hits. Okay.
Yeah.
Do the d6 plus 10.
Sure. Yeah, so the Warforged posing as Cyril looks up just in time to catch Kedan's arrow right in the mouth. Its head jerks back and sparks fly out of it as it drops to the ground and twitches.
Damn. Okay, I'll from this range, I guess I'll attack what appears to be Aqua. I'll invoke the -5 here.
Yep. Yeah, 23 definitely hits.
Okay.
That's 23 with the -5.
Then I'll add the 1d6 for the Gather Swarm.
Okay, for initial 2. He is still up.
All right, I'll end. Edkus.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is Edkus?
Can you
Ember,
describe his
your-
appearance?
Your father,
Mhm.
Oh.
your adoptive father, a tall, red-scaled, dapper-looking, dragonborn man, strides calmly around the corner, takes a look at what's going on, and looks at you and says, Ember, stop this instant. Listen to your father.
Can I insight check him?
You may. 17. Ember. Roll one more time. I'm going to give you advantage on this. It's really hard to say. The way he walks, the tone of his voice, that stern look that he always gives you when you were a child and had done something wrong in his eyes. It's your father down to his very mannerisms.
Oh. Uh,
Papa.
yeah. I start freaking out, but I didn't say anything. But yeah, you know, in character. All that was in character.
Okay. Chimera. You hear the verbal exchange between this dragonborn man and Ember.
And Aqua's still alive over here, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay. 14 hits.
Hey, Mal, stop, baby.
That is enough. Just enough to take it out.
Very nice.
So, the last Warforged doppelganger drops to the ground. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn before we move to Ember?
Nope.
Ember.
I can't hurt my dad if I believe he's my dad. But it doesn't make sense because everyone else looked like my family. So he can't be my family. I'll look at him and tell him that I don't believe he's him. Because we just killed 3 things that looked like my siblings. So I'm going to ask him to tell me a memory of me when I was younger.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. As the person claiming to be your father, Edkis, looks over the rim of his glasses at you disapprovingly, you feel a sudden intrusion in your mind. It doesn't seem to grasp anything.
Oh.
And suddenly your father looks even more displeased.
You just try to read my mind.
Well,
Which means...
can't blame a father for trying.
Wow. Well, let me return the favor.
Ooh, mind spike. Oh, sorry, that was blind, but he rolled a 5.
Okay.
Let's see. Always in the target's location. The spell ends, but only while the 2 of you in the same plane. Okay.
I run backwards. And I tell Kamira I'm gonna need therapy.
I like awkwardly pat her shoulder.
Peppers. As the dragonborn man suddenly clenches his head in what appears to be very severe pain.
Well, let's make that head hurt even more.
Oof.
Oh, baby. 18.
Only 18 this time. Still hurts. You
a
you
10,
watch as out of
15, 20.
the eyes, the nose, ears, instead of vibrantly red blood that you would expect out of a normal person, even a dragonborn, this strange, almost glimmery, bluish liquid begins to leak from it.
Oh man, why am I getting like Terminator vibes? Dun, 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 dun.
Janira.
Oh, I muted. Are we still binging and bonging?
Yes.
All right.
Seems that way.
Fuck daddy.
Wait, I click versatile, right?
Yes. Yep, because he's been damaged. 14.
Who?
Pretty good. Still standing. I'm still standing. Better than I ever do.
And then I take cover.
Alright.
Okay.
Temeki.
You just have that little that bell on a stick. They're like, hear ye, and you just like look around the corner, just like bing bong around the corner, and then duck back behind it.
I always think of Monty Python. Bring out your dead.
I was thinking of
Bring out your dead.
The Road to El Dorado, where he's like angrily strumming the like ukulele or whatever, but it's
Yes.
a bell. Just around the corner.
That's a good one too.
As soon as you type road to L,
It's probably
gifts,
the
like,
first one that
there it
comes
is.
up.
Yeah. It's that, but with a bell.
Wait, I don't know which one isn't dead.
It's just this one right here in front of you.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
I do not wish to be horny anymore. I only wish to be happy. Hit. Oh yeah. With a few quick flashes of phantom gaze, you cut the would-be Edkis soul into pieces, and he falls apart before you.
You got.
That.
Grounded.
Grounded.
With that, the house goes quiet once again.
For now.
For now.
As much as I could say that you are a family lady, I would not recommend keeping your current family. Just FYI.
Yeah, your family kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Dan steps off the wall
They're
and
normally
aims his
mechanical.
bow at Ember and says, "Explain this."
Explain the doppelgangers or the my family
Yes.
not
How do we
family?
know? How do we know you aren't one of these?
If you hurt me, I'll probably bleed. Do they have blood?
They have like not blood.
You want to try it?
They're all currently lying in a pool of this odd, shimmery, bluish black substance.
So we could see that they are constructs, warforged copies of her family, right?
Yeah, underneath layers of very what's the word? Very convincing skin and hair, and they look exactly like the person they were
Oh man.
to be portraying, and they were even able to copy their mannerisms, the way they walked and the way they talked. Almost like perfect clones.
This is
But-
not a problem
Yeah.
that I want to deal with, because once you start getting doppelgangers, then it makes everybody starts pointing fingers at each other. Right. So what is your next intention, Ember?
We do what we came here to do. I can't explain why they're going at this angle and impersonating my family, but I'm tired of it. So we do what we came here to do, and then we go and save Ekrom.
I like to imagine you're pacing around as you're going back and forth.
Yeah, she's upset. Like, I'm upset. This is stupid. Like, why are we doing this? Why? This is a constant reminder that my siblings aren't with me. I don't know. My family's in danger. But if you are worried about me being one of them, you are more than welcome to make me bleed. And I'll hold down my palm. My hair's like flaring because I'm just frustrated. I don't want you guys to not trust me.
I mean, we've seen you bleed. We've been in combat with each other. But unless, you know, something happened from point A to point B, I believe she is still Ember.
Duh.
Any other?
Eden, is this a satisfactory
Yeah.
enough offer for you?
Yes.
And looks indecisive and frustrated, but he just lowers the tension on his bow and just kind of like
Relax.
takes a deep breath.
All you have to do is wait for some evidence that proves that she's a doppelganger, and then you can do your thing. And to the meantime, that's normal Ember.
I trust you, Ember.
Thank you.
Indeed.
I mean, it's Ember that's more of a fire right now, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Ember.
It's okay. Honestly, I would have too. They're trying real hard to kind of mess up our day. So I don't take it personally.
Maybe Barden could help us understand how these can seemingly shape themselves into other people.
My
is
suggestion
new.
would not. My suggestion would not to bring these things to our home base. Something tells me that the Warforged are crafty enough to trace pieces of Warforged things that they've had before. I don't know. If I was an evil overlord making machines, I'd make like trackers in them. So we should just leave them here and move on. Is there
Are
any
you an
loot on
evil
them?
overlord?
That's neither here nor there, DM in the sky. Is there anything to be looted off their bodies? Like,
Roll 2d10 for me.
slash R2D10. 12.
Between the four of them, you find 12 gold in just little bits of coins that they had in their pockets. Beyond that, they are wearing clothes that certainly belonged to the people they were trying to impersonate. And little else.
Well, it doesn't seem that they have any note of property on them other than small amounts of gold. Well,
I step over one of them like a big, like, exaggerated step. And I continue on in the house. Ember,
Alright.
where's your dad's office?
Ember. You would, of course, remember that your father's study is right ahead of you all.
Right ahead of you.
Alright, I keep going. It's locked. I would like to pick the lock. I would like to test for traps and then pick for the lock.
Okay. Investigation check to check for traps.
Does this window seem to look outside?
Oh.
Yeah, it looks down and into the garden.
Looks like a door to me.
Chimera, to your experienced eyes, doesn't look like this door is trapped in any shape or form.
All right, well, I'd like to open it then.
Yet it's still locked.
I know. I went to pick it.
Yep. Go ahead.
That's what you
Yeah.
gotta say.
What
We
is it?
can't push button to say pick lock. You
It's
gotta
effectively
I-
your sleight
I
of hand.
said it beforehand. I said
Yeah.
it said beforehand.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
12. Unfortunately, the lock is a lot more complicated than it looks, and it confounds you at the time.
Would I remember where my father keeps a spare key to his study?
You're not sure. Your father was a very careful and guarded man. Any key that he had, he probably would have kept on his person or somewhere where he was sure people wouldn't be likely to snoop around.
how about a knock?
Can I check what appears to be her father's body for a key?
Sure. Other than the
Want me
gold you
to
found
knock?
earlier, you do not appear to find a key on his body.
I guess I'll make my way to like look around the corner.
Can I try picking it again?
Yes, you can. $13. Slightly better. Unfortunately,
Can I use my psionic dice? Will that help if I roll?
how much is the total amount?
Fuck. I think it's a 1d8. Hold up.
1d8? Oh yeah, 1d8 could definitely make a difference.
Let me double check though. Because it changes. It's never easy to find this thing. It's 1d6.
1d6, still enough to make a difference. Go ahead and roll it.
Think. Come on.
As Distati plays
bucks.
in the background.
Mm-hmm.
No whammies.
Sorry, I'm trying to read. Because I don't think that's right, huh?
I was elected to lead, not
I'm
to
sorry.
read. You're good.
Can I look out the window to see if we're being surrounded?
Make a perception check, because that window would also look out into the gardens. Ooh. Kinnan, at first you think you see shapes moving about, but as you take a closer look with your sharp elven eyes, you realize that it's just simply people going about their business, walking along the alleyways and streets that surround the manor grounds.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Mira, channeling some of your psychic abilities, you manage to find the elusive tumbler that keeps you from opening this lock and force it open.
Good.
The door is now unlocked to you.
GM, I'd like to quick save, please.
Sadly, you're playing in Iron Man mode, so there is no quick save.
I know. I was about to open it. I was like,
It's group Iron Man though, so we can. Trade.
And you explode.
Yep.
Alright. You step into a rather sparse study. Ember,
For a working
you've
man,
never
this kinda
been
sucks.
in this room. Again, your father was very secretive, and he didn't allow any of his children, nor his wife for that matter, come in here.
Hello. I start touching everything.
Yeah,
Put my
I was
hand
like,
on
I'm gonna
everything.
literally trying to like find a secret door or something because this
SpongeBob
guy's
on
an
the map.
evil mastermind and he's got
Yeah.
like scrolls on here. He had
Yep.
an empire of like bad shit.
Yeah. Those of you who would like to look around this room, please make me investigation checks.
Peppers'
Did I hear the
OCD
door
is
open?
yeah, Peppers' OCD is spiking up, so he's just like, I can't believe this
crit it.
debauchery of an
Wow, you
organized
did.
room.
Chimera. The first thing, of course, you spot are the scrolls lying on the desk. One of which is actually a map of the province.
Ooh.
Let us go to the map real quick.
New map, get.
New map. It's actually an old map. We're just going for reference.
Old map, get.
Select
The
scene.
music
Return
things on the map
image.
start to like bleed into existence, like when you pour
Yep.
ink on something.
It's yes.
It's like in it's like in Skyrim where they're like, here, let me mark that on your map for you. It's like new waypoints have been added to your map.
They draw a little X on it.
That was perfect.
Okay.
Okay. So it's got
All
the
right.
map.
It has several things marked on it. I'm going to kind of draw them out.
There's this new mysterious land called New Text. Chic.
Yes. Yes, new text. I love that town.
That down, shall we?
I think Sheik's like an S tier character in Smash.
Cheek's pretty great.
Maybe.
Cheek is pretty great.
Melee. Melee.
I could make her an F tier character. I suck at that game.
That's okay.
That's
You
like
don't have
every
to-
fighting game.
You don't
I
have
actually
to be
played it a
awesome
couple
at
of nights
everything,
ago.
Rhea.
I didn't play it online. I was playing against like the AI, and I kind of got my ass beat. And I was like, wow. Wow. It's been a while.
Wow.
I tried to play Guilty Gear Strive on like Game Pass. I played for like 20 minutes, and I only played in the like tutorial to learn how to like make combos and shit. I just like I'm too stupid for this.
Heh. Now you have to be unstupid, but quickly unstupid.
Yeah.
I think the
That's a-
tutorial though is really great because it even tells you like it gives a cool description like this move destroys opponents, and it's like it's best used when they try to attack you from the air. You know, like I like how it does that.
Yeah, good breakdowns are always good to flesh out a moveset
Yeah.
for a character, especially when they're complicated. But always remember, with Guilty Gear, bullshit's blazing.
Yeah. Now this bullshit's blazing.
I miss Blaze Blue.
Right back.
What does that even mean? Fighting games and racing games. I can't play those.
Trackmania, baby.
Is that? Wait, what is Trackmania?
Trackmania is a maniacal game about tracks, and you try to get the best time possible.
Okay, that's not the same.
Oh, yes,
I
it
could play.
is.
I mean, okay, I
Oh,
guess you do kind of use the same skills.
you race.
I like the levels that people make in that game where you just hold W and go through the level.
Yeah,
And you do like a
FS.
bunch of flips and stuff.
Yeah, FS tracks are a lot of fun. Not needing to hit the brakes makes things less complicated.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
hate pressing S.
I was gonna say Trackmania would probably be much more difficult than a regular racing game because it's not just like holding one button to win. You have to like find the quickest route possible over like many iterations and try to like prevent from getting knocked out and stuff. But
I mean,
I remember when I bought it and I never played it.
broken down, you essentially react to your environment.
Mhm.
In placement with your position. Like fighting games, like you have to keep track of your position. The environment is pretty stale for the most part. It's usually like left, right, up, down in terms of location, but it's creating space with danger and just having to like break that down and work at a very high speed to recognize like what the best course of action would be from moment to moment. And then you just say fuck it and button mash.
But bullshit isn't blazing. That one, I would say.
Bullshit's always blazing. Cheesy.
I'll make a note of that. We'll see. Ember isn't an imposter, as far as we know.
An impasta.
I love
Among
card
She's
Us.
not, she's not even a rigatoni.
Cool.
Just a spicy meatball right now.
I do have unlimited breadsticks.
No shit.
Damn,
Yeah.
we didn't find a map. We found the map, dog. Like, this is
Any
the one.
any lady that says they have unlimited breadsticks, immediate dub in my book.
Yeah, dude.
That makes you the breadwinner, then, doesn't it, dear?
That was pretty good.
Sponsored by your local Olive Garden. For those of you
God
listening
damn
to
it.
the stream.
Olive Garden breadsticks are mid.
Nope. Well, there goes the
Oh.
sponsorship.
Yeah,
Yep.
what the heck?
Just like
Yeah.
that.
Quickly, in stream, delete VOD.
Yeah, that's why I can't do sponsorships. Like, I'd immediately be like, man, you guys are overrated. Right? Just because the breadsticks are unlimited doesn't mean they're great breadsticks. They're good breadsticks, but they're over exaggerated in terms
All
of
right.
desirability.
Sorry, that took me a bit.
It's okay. We were filling in the time for you. You were good, man.
Yes. Thank you for plugging the sponsor that I definitely totally have. All right. So you find the map of the region, and it's marked in several notable locations with a quick hand, almost messy script that Ember can quickly recognize as her father's handwriting. The things that you see are around the city of Sahur itself is labeled as distribution center and storefront. There is a crop of shimmerweed and an arcana leaf crop that happen to coincide with a couple of oases that you may or may not have found. With very obviously trapped plants. You see somewhere labeled as Sheik's HQ, just outside of Hushike. You see somewhere labeled as the Lab, just outside of Estamada. There is a caravan route marked that leads to Remnant. And then somewhere out in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, that is marked with 2 bits of script. The first one is cryptic and just says TOI. And then underneath that, Sandstorm. Impassable? Question mark.
Can I make a? Well, I'm not in the room.
Ouija board, please help.
Ouija board.
Yeah.
A
If
Luigi
I was
board.
in the room, could I try to make a wisdom check to see what the acronym stands for?
It would be difficult to do so without further information.
Are there any dates on anything? On any of the papers?
On the map, no.
Can I discern which one has aged more so than the others?
The markings on the map?
Yes.
I've
done a lot of paperwork, you know. Ink dries very differently from new and old.
Sure, but can you tell at a glance? That's the question.
You want this at disadvantage, don't you?
Yes, I do.
God damn it. That's okay, it's a 10.
It is impossible to say which of these markings have been made earlier or later than others.
I know what Shimmerweed and Arcano Leaf are, right?
I'm gonna make a Arcana check.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shimmerweed and Arcana Leaf are magical plants. Specifically, they are plants that tend to have a higher concentration of magic within them that are often used in alchemy specifically, but can also be used as other magical reagents in general. They're also known for their wide use in various magical narcotics.
Okay.
It seems your father was more interested in many things of magical nature as opposed to Magebane.
Yeah. This is probably the information that I forget his name, but the one that helped us interrogate my mom wanted.
Well, now that we have the location of these places, we could investigate these locations to figure out if there are any other ties, especially with this TOI. That's quite interesting.
Okay. Are we ready to move away from the map?
We have it now. I'm pretty sure we need to do some more investigating, but it won't be here. I think we're good to move on.
Okay. Chimera. After spotting out the map and perusing over it, you notice a couple of other things about the room. Namely, there is a book behind you. After a quick perusal, it seems to be a ledger of some kind. Although it's clearly written in some kind of code, everything seems to be mostly general things that you would expect in the ledger of a business owner, such as Edka's Soul. But reading between the lines, you notice that there are a lot of things that are very much not above board. Transactions that are hidden in the minutia of the normal types of transactions.
I'd like to keep the book,
Okay.
give it to the people who are, researching them.
And finally, you notice that there is a odd and seemingly out of place wine shelf in here, right where Ember is standing.
I'd like to start, is there any of the wine glasses have more dust on them, or one that doesn't have dust on them?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. Most of the bottles here are covered in a thin layer of dust. One of them does certainly appear to be less dusty than the others.
I'd like to remove that one.
Okay. As you pull the wine bottle out, the shelf shakes for a moment and then slides to the side, revealing a doorway.
Aha! Secret room. I knew it.
I'm like giddy with excitement. This is cool. I've never been here. We found a secret room.
That's
Ooh.
why they say alcohol is a gateway drug.
Oh, wow.
Indeed.
I grab Ember in excitement and pull her through.
Gennaro.
Okay.
Check this out.
Meanwhile, what's happening over here?
Peek through this window. Tell me what you see.
That is a misplaced window, is what that is. I didn't realize it did that. That's fun.
What kinds of things do you think Ember's parents were involved with exactly?
You know, it's even funnier.
Right.
That's
Lots
supposed to be
of
in his
drugs.
room.
That's the whose room?
Say that again?
No, nothing. Yeah, go ahead. Keep exploring.
Definitely a strange place.
That window's not supposed to. There is not actually a window looking from the hallway into another open window of a bedroom.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else can see it but us right now, but it's like
No.
a window into like a 1x3 room that to another window that's like a bedroom. It's like the most. It
It's
looks
like
like an
the-
observation room for intercourse, literally.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
there shouldn't be windows in that room at all. It's just in general.
It's the cut closet.
Yeah.
Trapped in the closet.
Guys, stop while you're ahead, please. Y'all are wonderful. Never change.
Can I lean my ear against this door?
Okay.
Can I hear Chimera, Ember, and Sergeant Peppers conversing through it?
Make a perception check.
I can find it again.
Please, dear
Damn.
Lord, stop moving all the parchment. Oh, hey, you found something.
You definitely hear their voices talking, actually somewhat excitedly about their findings. However, it does not appear to be within this next immediate room.
I see. I guess I hear it from down below.
You hear it echoing through the hallways.
Okay. I guess, can I open this door?
Sure.
I mean, let's see what misdeeds they've been up to. Step into the bedroom.
Ember, what does your childhood bedroom look like?
Oh, dragons. Dragons everywhere. Everywhere.
You
Everywhere.
Fire, and
I
dragons,
can't say
and
it enough.
brimstone.
You step into a room that is decorated full to stuffing with dragons of all sorts and sizes, little statues, to big plush dragon toys.
Say no more. What's the opposite of an intimidation check?
A cuteness check, I
Mockery
guess.
check? Oh.
Well,
that
like
too.
no, like what would I roll to try to save myself from intimidation?
Oh, it'd be a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna roll this at disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Seeing as you failed, what is your reaction to stepping into a room filled to the brim with dragons?
Once I realize what's in the room, I unfortunately shove Janira out of the way and just run from the room,
No.
screaming.
What the fuck?
The rest of you hear when Kidan screams, is it like a manly scream or is it like high pitched, like a woman is screaming her head off somewhere?
I mean, like bloody murder, like whatever gender that ends up being perceived as.
You three in this room hear a blood curdling scream echo through the hallways.
You know, we fought a lot of people, but I don't think I've ever heard one of us scream. Who the fuck was that?
I don't know. We should
Should we-
probably check.
Should we check on them? But there's a secret door. Did you want to see what's on the other side of the secret door?
I do.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. They didn't scream help or anything.
Thinks about if I was in that position, I was screaming for help, and someone else. I don't know. Maybe we should check.
Can I try to
Whatever you
like
found.
calm
Whatever
him
you
down?
found.
Meanwhile, Janira and Tameki, what are your reactions to this
can
happening
you-
right in front of you?
I say like, what the fuck? Why'd you push me?
He ends, draws his bow again, and his aim is less steadier than normal as a cold sweat starts to pour from his forehead, and he's aiming it at the door, waiting.
Whoa. It's okay.
to be-
There's nothing in there.
Eclipse Bell.
Can I roll something to like try to calm him down? Persuasion. That's
That
not
is
gonna
a-
go well.
You could try. Yeah, I would say you could try persuasion against.
That is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, against a wisdom saving throw, I suppose. Another wisdom saving throw.
Look at all
Okay.
Look
I
at
roll it as
all
well.
these people telling you what the DCs are.
Yeah, you're gonna roll a wisdom saving throw, Akidan.
I'm gonna
and-
disadvantage again.
We'll see if it matches or exceeds.
Oh god.
Basically, which of the two is higher? Your saving throw or
You
unfortunately, Janira.
you drink that tea, right? That I gave you. It gives you
Yes.
something to do with persuasion.
It was no. Hang on. I have it.
Charisma?
Our DM somewhere.
Your proficiency in persuasion. Moon Blossom tea. I gave everyone some tea for coming to my house.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Oh. What do I add to 11?
Whatever your proficiency modifier is.
You're considered proficient if you are not already proficient in those things. So persuasion. Yes, you would
Plus
add plus 3 to
Yeah.
that. So that's just enough to edge you over.
Edge.
Ooh.
Yes.
Keaton, it's
edge.
okay. Calm down. Put the bow down.
He's fucking edging.
Nothing in there that can hurt you.
Oh no.
Wait, so I succeeded that?
I
Her-
succeeded in
she
persuasion.
did.
So yeah.
She
yeah.
Okay.
she succeeded in talking you down.
Yes.
Okay. So Kedan realizes that we're not in combat, and he's got no reason to hold an action for when a beast tries to leaves the room.
Oh, you thought they were real? Oh,
That's okay. You don't know that.
I know, but I didn't know what was happening.
You're the one who said it was filled with dragons.
Yeah.
Oh
but
my god.
Definitely my brain was not what was yeah.
Baby dragon in one brain, a ferocious like CR5, CR10 dragon.
Lots and lots of dragons. What?
It's probably a lot of like flame motifs as well because dragons and because ember. So it's just dragons and fire.
Like one of those diaries that have like the red binding on it, and then it has like golden, like glossy stuff on it, like golden embalming on it.
Oh man, that's a good question. Ember, would you have kept a childhood journal or diary?
Of course. I have like
Okay.
3 younger siblings. Who am I
Yeah.
supposed to talk to? They're too young.
Right. Now that Keedan has calmed down somewhat, what are the three of you doing?
I'll enter the room again.
Okay.
Quickly
You enter
peek
the
around
room.
the corner to see if there's really drawings or not.
Okay.
Yep. You see the dragons around, and now on a second look through, you can see that they're all completely inert. Again, statues or cute plushes and things of that nature. As you enter Genera, you can also see this.
Yeah, I didn't even get to look in there. Just got pushed out of the hallway.
Is this a regular drawing picture or is this something notable here? I mean, I'm sure the drawings are immaculate. I'm just curious. This is...
That is a large, actually quite exquisite painting of a few dragons flying through the sky.
Is this a nightstand here that I could open up?
Yes.
Like to open it?
Ember, where would you have hidden your diary?
Oh, no.
And would you have hidden it?
No, I probably wouldn't have hidden it.
Okay.
I probably have some like memory box or something somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to your discretion.
If they find it, you're gonna have to tell us what's in it. Why don't you two make an investigation check while you're in there?
In here? Oh, in here. Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Not here in the other room. Of course, you know
It's
what's going
hard.
on.
It's hard to look at anything. Like pretty much every surface is covered with some sort of dragon decor, or a small painting, or statue, or a plush. It's overwhelming.
Talk about daddy issues, right? Jeez.
Jesus.
It's
Yeah, this
okay.
person definitely had a bit of an obsession.
Oh god, that takes on a whole nother fucking level. Oh no.
Wait, is this
Here,
another
I
cut
have-
closet?
It's another window that shouldn't be there.
I have a
What's
feeling
up?
that this may be someone's personal quarters. Maybe we, and it doesn't really apply to. I'm still kind of reeling over the dragons on the wall. Like maybe this doesn't really help our investigation, and we should just leave quickly.
Yeah, I don't think this is super important. You're already leaving. Okay.
Yeah. Clears his throat like.
Yeah. Here, I'll close the door for you.
Okay.
There's a door here.
So respectful.
I'd open the door.
Guys, we're tailing our RPG experience as we play. Isn't that cool? All right.
This
What do
room
we see
seems
in here?
I know. It's like,
open.
what's in the really cool room? More dragons.
Okay, we'll pause to go over to the
Real
other side of the
dragons.
house.
Real.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, you all step into a arcane laboratory with
Mm.
various implements set up, much like those you have seen both in the Mystic Arcanium and within the storefront for Triple E here in Sahur.
aka Method.
However,
Yes.
Mhm.
what you also see that takes up a vast majority of the room is a large clockwork looking structure that seems very out of place to the rest of the laboratory here. I have a
Hunker pile
more
of metal.
direct picture. Hold on a second.
Ready, y'all.
The cat picture.
Who
Oh
quick
my
draws the quip as fast as possible? Who's got the fastest hand of the funny one-liner?
That's cool.
Whoa.
Wow. Wait, it's
Is that a fucking Stargate? Holy shit.
but it
Yeah.
looks like it's actually in the room. That's so cool.
Yep,
It is.
I can
It
do
is
that.
in the room.
Oh, that's fucking dope. I see what you did with that. That's
Yep.
awesome.
I'm gonna start
If
trying
I-
to do that more for really cool stuff.
I've had subordinates talk to me about what's so
Oh.
great about their arcane laboratory. And to be honest, I always agreed with them with what they said, but I never understood.
Y'all mean it's actually in the room. I thought we were just RPing it out. Like,
No, like
y'all
look
actually
in
see
the
something
Discord.
that looks. I see
Yep.
that, yeah. But
Yeah,
I don't
that's
see
what-
what y'all see on the map.
Oh,
That is that
yeah.
asset in Dungeon Alchemist from a first person view.
Yeah,
That's
so
really
it looks
fucking
exactly
cool.
like that. Yeah, it's really cool. Cause like from the above view, it's like that old circle rune table that we had that was like glowing green, and the other places is to the right of it,
Mhm.
and it's like it's everything's in the room like according to the room that we're in. It's just a different perspective, so it's super cool.
Y'all,
Is there any notes or anything like that on this bench over here?
It looks like there's a book back here too.
Yeah. Is
There
that in the
is.
instruction manual for whatever the heck this is?
there do not appear to be any notes. At least, not notes regarding the large clockwork structure.
Mm. But
There
this,
are various arcane formulae and things like that for the creation of alchemical concoctions.
if it ain't ecclesiastical, I don't know.
It is certainly not ecclesiastical.
Ecclesiastical. Thank you. I was like, that felt wrong with the delivery. Thank you.
You're good.
A
That's what growing up in a church family does for you.
It ain't ecclesiastical. It ain't feasible.
Jesus Christ.
Feasible, fiscal.
Feasible? Yeah, feasible is a good one.
That's a toughie. Well,
If I can't proselytize about it, it ain't even worth my time.
Is there anything of note, pushable, a container that holds something, a conduit of some kind for magic, on this giant statue?
Make an investigation check.
That'd be a big no.
It is a large mechanical contraption. It befuddles you.
I also
Can
want to
we
tinker.
also?
No.
Ladies. Give it your best shot, ladies.
What was your question, Priya?
We also make the check
Yes.
by looking at it.
Yeah, select your new character and try that same object again. Baldur's Gate 3.
Kabira and Ember, with both of you looking at it, you notice that there is no obvious power source, but you can feel that the mechanical structure has some inherent power within it. It's slightly buzzing with energy.
Okay, hear me out. I want to go up to it and do a little kick.
Okay. So there's stairs leading up onto like a platform. Do you want to go up the stairs and onto the platform, or you just want to kick the stairs?
I just want to kick like the side of the stairs.
Okay. You kick the stairs. Ow! It's made of metal.
Fucking stairs.
Is it working now? Did it have a jolt
it seems
of energy?
it seems kicking the stairs did not activate it in any way.
Gotta use your fist like the fawns.
I'd like to punch. Never mind. It's like I'd like to punch the stairs now. Now I was thinking the way that I looked at the machine, it looked like the machine had like some coils with the stairs. I'd like to hit the part of the machine that obviously like has like stuff going on. Like, you know, if you hit a TV, you hit the back of the TV and it's like, you know,
Here,
get it to work.
try and
That's
give it
my
some
intention.
percussive maintenance, like on the
Yes.
sides over here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Choose your side to strike.
This side.
Okay. You should be able to move over there. It's not going to block you off.
Okay. I didn't know.
You squeeze over there, and then kick that kind of like thicker part of the base of the arm that reaches up and over in an arch, and there's an almost semi-hollow sound to it as you kick it, and something rattles inside. But other than that, nothing happens.
I look back at Sergeant Pepper's. And I shrug.
It seems to me like your efforts are just minorly fruitless.
I could kick it again.
I would not recommend it.
Did this book back here have any information of what it could be?
Nope, that is simply a book of arcane formulae as previously described.
Does it look like it's made from the same stuff the Warforged is made out of?
That's a great question, and thinking about it and looking at it, it very much is.
I don't want to guess, but I could guess. We could guess that this is like a thingy that my father was using to communicate with them, since it looks like it, but I don't know. Like, my knowledge of portals, is it usually just like magic circles and stuff for teleportation through realms? Do I know that? Or is there like devices that I learned about?
Well, there are different kinds of teleportation. It kind of depends on what exactly you're doing. Going from point A to point B, effectively what you're doing is you're jumping into the astral sea, like almost like a wormhole kind of effect. Jumping into the astral sea and shortening the distance between 2 points. Right?
Mhm.
When you're jumping from one plane of existence to another, you are doing essentially the same thing, but now you're having the extra complexity of basically breaking through the magical barriers that separate each of the planes of existence.
So,
What I'm saying is one is much more simple than the other.
okay.
There was another room in the office, was there not? Maybe we could check in there and see if there's anything else of note.
I have a really big urge to just bring one of the bodies and drag it in there and test it for us, but I don't think that's a good idea. Drag and drop it.
Damn it, Jeezy. What I had said earlier was, what's funny is that that's Ember's room.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate. All right. Enough about hypothetical non-existent cuck windows.
No.
Full of dragons.
Yeah, so are you
Full of
three
dragons.
doubling back and trying to go through the door you haven't gone through yet?
Yes.
Sure.
Right. Meanwhile, Janira and Kidan, you step through a hallway and into a much more lavish and much more open master bedroom.
Can I cast primordial awareness to search for? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Well, just step into the room.
Ah, Tameki, you were here as well.
Oh
You
my
were in the room
God.
with Kidan.
Hello.
Becky jump scare.
I
Where
was
were
here the
you?
whole
I-
time.
Well, I thought we were being ambushed by a group of dragons, and I shouted at them to aggravate them to focus their attack on me, and went into the hallway and waited for them to slowly slither through the hallway to engage them one by one.
Do they be Slytherin though?
They
Maybe poor
are
Gryffindor.
they were asleep. The enemies were asleep.
Janira rolls
I don't-
her eyes.
I
You know
I don't
what they
think
say
it
about
was a
sleeping
safe threat.
dragons.
Okay.
Please tell him it was plushies. I would fucking
Like Gideon's trying to talk up the situation. Like
Yep.
he was there.
Do I see them? Do I go and grab? I can grab them and I squish it.
It's
you
not this
you didn't
room.
go in.
It's
Yeah,
in,
this
it's
is
in
a
this
different
room here.
Oh, okay.
If
We
you
can
want to
worry
go
about
there.
that later.
But what you do see is, like I said, a very extravagant and well-appointed master bedroom.
Examine this desk.
Okay. Looking at the desk, there are a number of what appear to be just bits and baubles, just decorative items, for the most part. There is a small leather-bound tome on the desk. The desk also has about 3 drawers within it.
Anything describing the tome? Is there a title? Like, is it a book or does it seem to be like a journal?
It is untitled.
I pick it up and attempt to open it.
It is indeed a journal.
Read some of the. I'll kind of flip through the pages and like land on one and see what's
Okay.
there.
Landing randomly on a page that's dated for maybe about 6 months ago. And it reads something along the lines of, was contacted by a strange fellow, hunched over, very old, had a business proposition, intrigued, meeting for lunch.
You said it was 6 months ago. Is it actually dated?
Yes.
I guess like the specific date wouldn't be important. I just know that it was 6 months ago.
So, given travel times and everything, it is actually just past the new year, which I believe would put you at like 361 of the current age. Meaning this is dated back to early to mid-August of the previous year.
And I guess I know the Arcanium skewed our passage of time. And I don't think we've ever really talked about that or like where we were. But would my character know what we were doing during that? Like, was it far before we joined as a group?
6 months ago is before you all met.
Okay. Can I kind of skim through the pages to the page that has the last writing and see what the date of it is and what it contains?
It's a scribbled shorthand that reads something along the lines of children held prisoner, wife missing, must meet with our benefactor and plead for mercy.
Are there any writing utensils left on this desk?
There's a quill and a inkwell.
Is it empty?
It is not empty, but it has been unused. And that last passage was dated about a week ago.
About a week ago. I'll go ahead and close the tome and actually take it to give it to, or show it to the rest of the group.
Book.
I think we found at least a personal account of some history. Might help us in our investigation.
Good.
No dragons, though, so I think it's safe to hold on to.
I want to smash.
Yeah.
You turn to the back cover and it's just an embossing of a dragon.
PTSD.
Like,
Oh god.
I'm gonna shudder, and I'd be like, Temeki, maybe you should hang on to this just for safekeeping. You're the strongest of us all. You should be able to carry much more weight than we all could. Maybe we might find much more use of our material here, and you'd be of much assistance to be able to hold on to it.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm sure everyone would like to know the contents of that book, so don't destroy it just yet.
I smile and tuck it into my waistband.
Oh no.
I no longer wish to know the contents.
I think back to the embossing on the back cover and saying, but once we're ready to dispose of it, I would much rather you dispose of it.
Okay.
Well,
So what now?
what now indeed?
There's a door here.
Ooh. I open it. Oh, it's locked.
The door is locked.
Is anybody here? Does anybody got a key?
I found no keys.
Anybody got nimble fingers?
Not in
I
that
don't
wing.
know. I don't know if I have
Question
any
is-
utensils.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yeah,
I
I don't.
pat the
I don't.
door.
Does
Pat
the
the
backpack
door?
contain?
Yeah, to feel like how sturdy the door is.
This is a very well made home. It is, and this is a door that seems to be
Cute. Sorry,
fairly thick and sturdy.
Barely
like an
isn't
armoire
too
here.
thick and sturdy. You know what? I do my forge ringer and I give it a little tap
You're using forge ringer.
on a door.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
You're right.
The
Activating the special
breaky boy?
quality.
Yeah, breaky boy.
You get a mental huff as you do so, but you are able to use the weapon as you just gently tap on the door, and with a loud crack, it just bursts into splinters and falls apart.
It feels nice to have used this for the first time in a while.
There is no door. Meanwhile, the rest of you hear a sharp crack that echoes through the rooms.
Oh, hello.
So
And then the
scream?
pitter patter of Temeki feet.
I found this room. Look,
We also
Behold.
found this room.
but I was here first.
Chimera, you can now see the others
As I
filtering
stomp
into
around.
I
the
was
office.
here. Did you just break the door to enter the room that I've already been in, and then you
No,
and then
maybe.
you say that we were here for? Okay.
Temeki says, covered in a thin layer of sawdust.
I walk back over and I do the tap to repair it.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
But-
happened.
You watch as the door reforms itself as if nothing had ever happened.
Janira folds her arms and just gives Chimera a look and like
See,
rolls
look at
her
how
eyes.
good we did. We're great.
I'd offer
Can't
my
think.
hand to you, Janira.
You also see a leather-bound tome sticking
this
out
way.
of Temeki's
Yeah,
waistband.
Yeah, I gesture with my hips forward and I say, "You want to see what we found?"
I'm gone.
I'm following them in the room. Huh? I'm begging them to ask me. I'm like hip thrusting, like trying to go forward.
What did you find, Temeki?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should read it. And I lean forward.
Peppers, with genuine disdain, grabs the book, yanks it, dusts it off.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Thank you. I am relieved
Look-
now.
Yeah, Angela's like,
Gives you
Angela's like, fuck.
gives you the ugliest look he can muster and opens the book.
Your disgust only makes me hornier.
God.
Yeah, tell me what.
Non-consented.
Never mind. Never mind. Let's not take that any further than we have to.
Don't tempt me with a good time. There, I said it.
Can I check outside also, like at some point, to see if we're still being followed?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make another perception. Good lord.
I'm on one.
You
That boy can
you are
see.
fucking. I think you're just paranoid, honestly. I think
Yeah,
that's what
I
it
was-
is. I think
I was
you're
gonna say
just
the same
fucking
thing.
jumpy. You look outside, and everything appears to be calm. There's no one milling about in the garden below, and while there is some movement on the street outside, it just seems to be passerbys just walking back and forth, going about their day as per usual. But good looking out.
Good looking out indeed.
Good.
As I
looking.
look out,
Uh-huh.
out good, and ensure we're not being.
As I look out goodly.
Bigly.
The good news about having two entrances to the same room, though, is we can't possibly be ambushed.
Smile.
It can only be. Oh wait, there's two entrances in here.
They got in some other way, assuming.
Oh,
Not
not the
now.
room that we're in
Oh,
right now.
this one. Okay.
But Temeki and Janira, as you enter that room, you are greeted with the same sight that your compatriots had seen before. The Arcane Laboratory and the large clockwork looking device on the far end.
That looks cool.
Yeah,
It
it's
seems
That's
to
pretty
be
not sure
neat.
what it does.
some platform.
Have you tried messing with it?
I tried kicking it on the left side.
I tried kicking it.
What about? So when we were in the temple of the undead creatures, we had to stand on the platforms for them to activate. Has anyone attempted to stand on the platform?
Oh, I was afraid I was gonna get transported into Metal Land. I thought
Yeah.
about bringing the imposter siblings and throwing it in there, but what if it is transportation? Then we just sent a dead body back. It's like declaring war. But I'm
Well-
pretty sure it's
Eh.
transportation based, just the way it
If it's-
looks.
If it's who we think it would go to, it seems as if they would resurrect anyway, based on what we know, right? So I mean, it would definitely let them know that we're here, which is
Yeah, give away our
probably
advantage.
a bad. Yeah, it's a good point. Tameki contains a recount of events. Maybe there's some explanation as to why this device is here. It seems to have been someone's journal.
Journal.
And so the one that Papa Peppers has?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
we
the
could
one.
flip through it and look for a reference for this device and figure out what it does or how it works.
You see anything of use in that journal, Peppers?
What do I see?
Well, depends. Would you like to just open 2 random pages, or would you like to read it thoroughly?
Read it thoroughly.
Okay. At first, it seems to be just day-to-day doldrums of Edka's soul, as he talks about going to various business meetings, talking to potential clients, things of that nature. Then you happen across the strange business proposition that he was given. You learn that it was a special opportunity to create a magical device unlike anything the world has seen before. He details putting Cyril on making the prototype, which you know all about at this point. It goes on to say that after the failure of the prototype, his wife went missing, and his children were taken captive by his would-be benefactors. And he had been forced to work on other projects for them to basically use the resources of Triple E for these Warforged invaders in various ways.
Mm.
You read a passage that states that somewhat cryptically that a portal was erected in the laboratory. It's accessible only via a special key, but that he duplicated the key and left it in one of the drawers in the bedroom in case his wife ever needed to come and find him.
Well, shall we get into trouble?
Are we going to look through their bedroom?
Make it sextuple.
We did pass through a rather extravagant bedroom that
Ember, where?
didn't seem to obtain a visible window.
Ember, where's your mother's room at?
I will lead us to my parents' room because I remember there's magic in there, and we get to loot it because my mom said so. So
Well,
yes.
you would know that the entrance to your parents' bedroom is normally found on the opposite side of the hallway from where you guys were. So basically opposite of the room that you're currently in. But seeing that there is an open doorway leading into a hallway, you can only assume that that leads directly to it.
Is this door unlocked?
It's fixed
Well,
again. You have to.
you see, it was fixed back the way it was, so it is
But if it-
currently locked.
So if it was locked on one side, can I just not unlock it from this side?
Yes, you can. It
I
is
would like
locked
to
from the
unlock the
inside.
door. And then go through.
I would like to unlock store.
Yep.
Fancy.
Ember, you've probably seen your parents' bedrooms on very rare occasions, but not
pretty cool
often.
rug.
We found the journal upon this desk. It seems to have been.
You in the corner?
That's
And-
me in the corner.
Do I need to give the anti-ember bubble back?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Dan, while attempting to retain his religion is pointing against the desk where he
Ah.
found the journal.
Losing my religion. Trying to keep
The sweat's
up
from the
with
spotlight
you.
he's standing in, right?
Yeah, dude.
I'm immediately start opening the doors or the drawers, I'm sorry, of these desks
Okay.
looking for a key.
Most of them are filled with junk, but one of them has a small ornate box, and it's labeled to Orphea.
All right, I take it.
Is there any empty paper on the desk?
Not on the desk, but in one of the drawers there are loose sheets of paper and extra inkwells.
What talent would I need to be able to like write things? I mean, I've never thought
Calligraphy.
about.
Ooh, well that depends on what you're writing and for what purpose.
I want to scroll down. I don't plan on giving it. It's an RP event. Should
Sure.
I message you or should we talk about it?
Yeah, message me.
Okay.
But meanwhile, you guys have the box labeled to Orphea.
I open it up.
Inside the box is a very fancy looking pocket watch and a note.
What's it say?
The note says, "My love, you are reading this. I have gone on ahead to do all I can to save our children. I beg you to only follow me if there are no other options. No matter what happens, I love you." And it's signed, Edgus.
Okay, what's up with the pocket watch?
Based on what you've read before in the journal, you can only imagine that this is your key.
I grab it. I also now want to start looking for magical items or any goodies
Any goodies?
because her mama said there was goodies and we could have them.
Hmm.
That is true.
So I store the key pocket watch and then I immediately start rummaging with my greedy rogue fingers for more loot.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, hello.
And give everyone permission to loot my parents' room.
Salute.
Feel free. But I will ask Camaro, can I have that note?
Yes, I give you the note.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have a terrible mind.
No. Dildo?
That
Well,
matters.
A bad dragon,
uh,
perhaps.
let me see. Let me see what you guys rolled exactly. Janira, go with the critical fail.
You're gonna wish you weren't looking.
Janira,
Uh-oh.
Janira, as everyone kind of looks around, you happen to look under the bed, and you quickly stand up, realizing that that is definitely not what you're looking for.
Ah! You found the bad stuff.
Please leave that to your imagination.
Yeah, she will like quickly stand up and just kind of like
Yep.
like red in the face.
Just nope, nothing under there.
Just gonna go look at this statue, investigate this.
Okay.
but not really. Just nervously staring at it.
2, 3, 6, 7, 8. All right. Chimera and Ember, roll me a d8, please.
Oh.
4 and 8. Okay. Chimera, you find
Dick
tucked
exploding.
away in a shelf is a potion bottle of a bright reddish orange liquid inside that actually seems to glow a little bit.
Hmm.
And Ember, your if your father had a personal defense weapon, what would it be?
He strikes me as an individual who uses a cane.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. A cane with probably some hidden functions with it.
You spot leaning up against the wall, one of his older canes that he doesn't seem to go out with quite as much anymore, but it's still in perfectly good condition.
I'll pick it up.
You pick it up. It rattles a little bit as you do, and you realize pretty quickly that the handle actually detaches from the cane and reveals a slender but strong blade hidden inside of the body of the cane. It's effectively a rapier.
Is it magical?
It is indeed magical.
Cool. Have to have Barden look at it.
I'm gonna show her my potion, my orangey potion. Be like, what? Potion?
Potion.
18. You're just an Arcana check. Well, it's obviously a magical potion of some kind.
How would I know what kind of magical potion it is?
You would need to identify it.
Identify. Do I have it prepared? I have it. I use it.
Very nice.
What you have there is a potion of fire breath.
Ooh,
Spicy.
cool. I store it. I think about
Alright.
giving it to Kidan, but then I store it. Because he's had
Probably
too much
safe.
problems.
Probably safe.
Can I at least attempt to visibly discern what the potion is?
Yeah, I'm assuming since you're like right next to us, you heard us talk about
Kidan,
fire potions.
yeah, you probably heard them, but given your recent exposure to such things, the liquid inside the bottle looks like liquid fire. It glows. Ember, as you're searching around, you also open up a drawer and you find a folded up bit of parchment.
I open.
You open, you recognize it. It's a drawing that you did when you were much younger of a dragon.
No.
Something you had given to one of your parents. You can't quite recall who it was, but it seems they kept it.
I'll take it. Oh, I'll look at Kamira and I'll tell her I really should have came home sooner.
Well,
Ooh.
can't really blame yourself for getting out of a shitty situation.
Kidan states from across the room. It's never too late to return home and find what's
Hopefully,
important to you.
you're right. I just hope that I can make home feel like home again. And right now it seems like I can't do that.
Well,
That seems to be all there is to find in the bedroom.
Did we found everything that we needed to find, right?
Indeed. Traumatized Keaton speedrun world record.
Is this a window here? Or is this just, that's a corner? And I realize there's no windows in this room.
Sorry, I'm reading what you sent me. Hang on.
Oh, it's like heavy RP. So it's probably not important right now.
I see. I don't think there's any die roll required or something like that. I just you write down these thoughts. I guess the only question is what language do you write them down in?
Oh.
Because that could be important later on.
Can I? We've never discussed what language. Well, we have. There was one. There was at one point we discussed what languages we could all speak, and I'm curious if I know a language that's consistent with,
Common.
what common really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll write it in
Yeah.
common.
And the languages you have, you are literate in, so you can read, write, and speak those languages.
And so can everyone else here, right?
yes.
Everybody can read, write, and speak common.
Okay. So I'll jot it down in common.
We'll have to speak the universal language. English.
Good old English.
Well, that's probably also helpful considering like why I'm doing it. So it's good.
What was your question before that? I'm sorry.
I am still sort of paranoid, and I realize that this room doesn't contain any windows.
You are correct. It does not.
I'd like to find the closest window and also see if we're still being followed or ambushed.
Yeah, it's either there or out in the hallway. Perception check. Everything still seems clear, although at this point the sun is beginning to start its descent in the sky. We are moving into later afternoon.
Return to the room and say, should we set up camp here or should we attempt to investigate further and set up camp elsewhere?
Well, Ember, it's up to you on if you want us to stay here, if it's too much, or if you feel like it's unsafe right now. We don't have to stay here. We could go back to the hub.
I think we could go back to the hub and report everything that we found.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys wanted to try using the portal. But I feel
I
like
think
if
having the
does
game
work-
plan first, for sure, before
Yeah.
just hopping into the portal.
Because we don't know if we're going to be able to get back if something happens.
Or that it's even a portal in general. We're just assuming that.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
maybe using our teleportation to give our information here might be a bad idea unless we kind of like reinforce it somehow to make sure we're not ambushed on the way back.
Don't we have a Rocky Talkie?
A rocky talkie indeed. We do have.
You do.
And is it
Yep.
who's on the other side of it?
Your boss.
Can
Well,
I
not
report it?
directly your boss, but headquarters.
I'd like to report about the teleporter back, give it a description, and see if, or what I'm thinking is the teleporter, and see if there's anybody that knows what that is and how to proceed with that.
Okay. You make your report, and there is a long pause before you get anything back. And what you get back is that they have no records of any such portals existing, and to exercise extreme caution.
Okay. Fuck. I relay the information to everybody.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we should go back and ask if they have anyone that could maybe look at it with us to figure out what it is exactly.
Well, I'm assuming that whenever I reported back, like we metagamed and checked that out really fast. On like the teleporter of like that they have no records. It's unknown to them.
Mm.
Well, maybe we should at least be prepared before we attempt to utilize it.
I have an idea. You remember, Ember, when we did our rat thing?
Yes.
What if we send a rat through?
The only thing is that if it goes to another plane of existence, I don't know if I can.
Speak with him. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I kind of missed a lot of stuff out of character when I was trying to type to Topher. So do we understand how to use the portal? Like how to activate it?
No, we don't.
No.
Oh,
We
okay.
No, it
haven't stepped
requires a
into it.
key, and that you apparently have said key in the form of this extravagant pocket watch that was in the box, along with a note addressed from Edkis to his wife in case she were to find it.
Well, I think the
Well-
only thing that we can do is, like what you said, prepare for battle, and then we fuck around with the key and get into the portal together
Well,
and fight.
another, I mean, that's true. And the thing is Edgis's wife still exists, right? Like we could go back and question her as well.
That's-
I mean, maybe she doesn't know about it, but maybe she heard something in passing to know to check the journal. And maybe, what she was saying to check our bedroom meant that she was already aware of this device and
That's
how
true.
to use it. Like she kind of led us here. Maybe she can give us
Yeah.
some more at least a tidbit more information about what we're about to get ourselves into.
Yeah, I think
Ember,
that's
if
a
you
smart play, too.
recall from your conversation, your mother had suspected that something was in your father's study, but she was not certain what it was, only that oftentimes the Warforged would go into the study and not come out.
So,
The last time she saw your brothers was them being taken into the study.
okay. I guess I'll remind everyone that so it kind of doubles down on the idea that it's a portal to there.
All right. Well,
Or maybe, like now it kind of, it's almost like it's like a transfiguration device. Maybe it's not a portal. Maybe it turns them into something.
now it wouldn't explain why the Warforged go in and then never come back. Like, it's definitely
Maybe they never come out the same way. Like it's a metaphor. Like the artist said the curtains were blue, but he was talking. No, I'm just fucking around.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, like yeah, I'm thinking about it like that too. Like maybe they never come. I mean, there's two ways to enter this room, right?
Not into the teleporter room. There's two ways to enter the study, and then there was a secret door in the study.
Yeah, and the text said that they enter the study and they never return. Like maybe they exit
Through the
another
bedroom?
path.
Yeah,
mean,
no, I think this is just a teleporter.
you haven't seen the windows that we saw. You
No.
I also
We
haven't
also-
seen dragons either. Goofy head.
It's true.
I feel Wokidan huddling in the corner, seemingly muttering to himself because he's not around anyone. He's saying we should, at the very least, be prepared to not return through the same way that we entered, whether we be of a different mindset or we simply have no way back.
Yep, that's fair. We always have access to the door, but the door is one way. It doesn't go other ways as well. So we'd essentially be stuck there if we don't have a way out.
And the door always works in this plane, but we haven't tested it anywhere else. So we shouldn't be certain that it works anywhere but this plane. Kind of lean on my Fey plane experiences.
So, what is the consensus? What is the plan?
We
Back to the hub?
rest. Yeah, we rest at hub. Make sure we have everything for battle and go into a really, really tough battle with maybe like at the hub we can ask around, if there's a way for teleportation, whatever, if there's like a backup plan. But other than that, sleep and be ready to go into hell.
I definitely
You're going
vote
to sleep
we
at the
return
hub.
to the hub for sure. Yeah.
Right? Anyone not returning to the hub?
No, I'm sticking with them.
Before we leave, can I like check that the doors to the sides of the study they're locked?
Yes.
Okay.
And I push this desk in front of this doorway.
You could.
I'll like close the secret entrance.
I'm assuming this door is closed. But yeah. Oh wow, you can actually move. Oh, I see.
No, I can't. I was just getting the
I
same
was thinking
size.
you were gonna move the desk and the chair and like everything.
No.
You're about to blow me.
I would literally have to go into Dungeon Alchemist, move that asset over, and then re-export the map. And
Oh,
re-import everything back in.
I see. And then I guess, is this, have we searched this yet?
You've effectively searched this whole room.
I would like to stack this on top of this
Okay.
desk.
You do so. Okay. And Priya, or Ember, rather, you are locking these doors.
Yeah, I'm putting everything back the way it was. So if someone does come in here while we're not here, they can't
Do
find.
you wish to also close the secret door?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
like we gotta close the secret door as well.
Okay. Right. Very well then. Now, you are all returning to the hub.
Yep.
Okay. Whoever's holding the door summons it, and you step through back into the hustle and bustle of the hub. Your home away from home. I take it you are all simply going to bed?
No, we got a report. we got a
We gotta
report.
report with the book. We gotta give the book to the guy and all the stuff that we found with like the drug
map.
shit. Basically
Yeah.
give him, and we could divide and conquer. We could say that like, you know, some of us go loot, get stuff, you know, some of us look for a possible way to transport back or transport out of planes, and then the other ones stock up on potions.
Yeah, let's maybe
Yep.
Chimera, which is our direct report, right, would relay the info along with Ember in the event that Ember's mother needs to be questioned further because she's required.
Yeah.
And then everyone else can stock up on supplies in the meantime for everyone.
Sounds good to me.
Along with Sergeant Peppers has the money, so we need him
Yes.
at least.
He's always on loot
In
run.
the money. We're in
Slaps
the
his
money.
back.
Yes, of course, Mr. Moneybags, that's me. Yay.
Let me get to my handy dandy
Notebook.
price guide. We're going shopping. Oh god, it's been so long. Wow, it's been a really long time. Wow, it's been a really long time. Jesus. Okay, fine. I'll just go to where I expect it to be.
What was the shopkeeper's name?
It depends. You go into Barden, you have Cyril now, and Vulin.
Vulin was the one I was thinking of. Vulin reminds me of Volgan from Metal Gear Solid 3, which is definitely
Vulcan?
not a friendly character. Yeah, General Volgan.
That dude was whack.
Yeah, he's pretty whack. But when I think of Vulin, I think of that character, and I was like, I know it's something that doesn't place him, but it's like I can't remember what it was.
Oh, here we go. I found it. All right, what are we looking for?
So, I will admit, I lied to Janira when I said that I had many health pots when I gave her one when we were in the tomb.
What?
Because
Uh-huh.
I I gave you my last one.
What?
And that's why I've been fucking falling dead. I need some fucking health pots. I need some health pots.
Okay. What level of healing pot are you looking for? What kind of pot you looking for, man?
Are you looking for sativa or indica or a hybrid?
Let me describe the
can I-
situation. I readily feel like I can deal much damage in battle, but I take much more damage. Imagine a theoretical battlement made of a fragile material like glass. I need I need something that will help me heal myself as quickly as possible.
Sounds like you need more armor too.
Get your
I
art.
think I only have a specialization of like leather, and I think I have like the perhaps maybe that's a discussion because I can if you have any magical leather that will help me sustain damage, maybe that's a better use of our time together. But if not, I definitely need potions that will either help me sustain damage or help me heal as quickly as possible.
Okay, well, first and foremost, roll me a d100 to see what potions are available currently. Go ahead and add. Cyril does a little bit of potion stuff. He's more magic items. Go ahead and add 10 to that, so 31 total. Okay. There is a fair
Wait, that was a
potion
perception check.
availability. Oh, yeah, sorry. Percentile. 58. Okay. There is a moderate potion availability at the hub currently.
It's 48. I added 10 to that.
Oh, okay. 48.
Be safe.
Okay, so there is a fair amount of potions available. So what this means is that your potion choices are potions of healing and climbing, potions of water breathing, potion of gaseous form, potions of greater healing and resistance, an elixir of health, and elixir of diminution.
You said greater healing and resistance? Greater healing
Yeah.
and greater resistance, rather?
Yeah, well, a potion of greater healing and a potion of resistance.
Let's see. And then you said diminution?
Yes, elixir of diminution. Diminution? Diminuttion.
Yeah. So you said...
It's a potion of making you small.
Okay. Healing, climbing, gaseous form, greater healing, resistance, and diminution.
You're also missing an elixir of health, which, if I remember right, boosts your max HP.
Okay.
And a potion of water breathing.
Okay. I'm guessing there's other people with me, so I will consider these items, and you can speak with them.
As far as costs go, common potions are gonna run you a cool 50 gold a pop. Uncommon potions are gonna run you a cool 200 gold a pop. And rare potions are gonna run you 1,600 gold a pop.
It's all right. I'm sure we can work something out.
One more time for the amounts.
Common 50 gold. Uncommon 200 gold. Rare 1,600 gold.
Correct.
We cannot. How much is it? Platinum to gold? 100 gold per platinum?
It is no, it's 10. It's in increments of 10 gold per platinum.
I have the funds for one rare. Oh, and that's about it.
I mean, maybe I
I'm-
can just buy. I mean, I also have some gold on me. I
Yeah,
don't think I gave everything.
only have 1162 gold and 70 platinum.
I remember at least having 1,100 gold.
Yeah, you could
So
do
Yeah, maybe I'll just buy 4
Uncommon
healing.
ones.
Yeah, 4 healing potions.
Regular healing potions.
Sure. And then
Okay.
one potion of health.
Elixir of Health is a rare potion.
Okay. Oh, it is. I see.
Yes, yes, it is. So
I'm
regular
sorry.
healing is common, greater healing is uncommon, Elixir of Health is rare.
Let's buy two of the common healing potions.
Okay.
And then 2 greater healing potions.
Okay. So 100, 400, so 500 gold total.
Yeah, and I would like to barter.
They're already giving you these at a pretty steep discount because of A, what's available, and B, their skill set.
Do you remember the last time I bought from you and I told you to keep the change? You think you might be able to?
That's pretty smooth.
Am I-
Good job there.
Make
You
a,
might be able to
make a
iron it
persuasion
out.
check. Make a persuasion check. Which you should have proficiency in if you don't already because of the T.
What do you add to that, or if it doesn't matter?
Let me see if you're already proficient. Persuasion, you're not, so it's a +3 on top of that. So 24. Yeah, okay. He'll knock off 10 gold for the common ones. And he'll knock 30 gold off of the uncommon ones. So you're now looking at 40 and 170.
Vulin, my guy, you know I'm just busting your balls. Like, I'll cover full cost. It's no
Okay.
worries.
All right, 500 gold then.
But just remember, you know, I did you a solid.
Sergeant
I'll
Pepper.
pass him-
Vulin will try to remember that.
I'll
Sarge-
pass
Sergeant
him
Pepper's
600
gives you the
gold.
most like.
I'll pass him 600 gold.
Oh my god, it's literally Grog fucking buying shit.
600.
600 gold? Okay. You
But
give
this is
him-
from my personal pocket. This isn't from anyone else's.
Fair enough.
Yeah. When I
I'm-
was winter Kedan, I like made sure to keep my own funds private. So I still have the money we've gained over the, like, at least my share of things.
I'm like looking at the money, and I'm like, and then I look at Papa Peppers and I say, "How many monies do I have?" And then I say these ones, and I point to whatever Kadim put in my hand.
I look at his hand. How much is in there?
And I start
Currently,
counting them.
Kedan's hand is 600 gold. Or are you looking into Meki's hand?
I'm looking into Meki's hand, which is what he
I
signaled to me.
apologize. And Temeki, did you just grab the same things that
He
Kedan
put
did?
he put it in the merchant's hand, not your hand, Temeki.
Oh,
He's not
I'm
giving you money,
buying
big
potions.
boy.
oh,
buying
okay.
potions.
That looks good.
For
Sergeant
himself.
Pepper just like looks up from your hand to your face, and then regards the situation like normal.
So it's 300.
Dan tries.
No, you're good. You're good. Paid 600 gold for your potions.
We
Kedan
call
tries
those
to make sure that Janira doesn't realize he was out of them as he like fumbles them into his backpack quickly.
Like, oh yeah, these are going into the massive pile of potions I already had.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Clinking them against each other, so it sounds like there's more of them than there
There's so
actually
many
are.
Oh
in
my
here.
god.
There's just so many potions.
You
You
can never have
guys.
too
I
many.
have so many.
I stack all my potions together in the same.
Guys, I don't know if I have enough room in this bag for all these potions.
It's like the how can I hold all these limes meme, but it's like potions.
Okay. Make a deception check.
Oh,
Great.
Okay. And you have
Okay.
+3 on that too. It's higher than your passive perception, so it'd be an insight check.
Okay. I haven't been rolling great tonight. Yeah.
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 You're convinced he's he's
He
just
really
got
does
a bunch
have a lot
of
of
potions in there.
Why is he always dying?
Well,
yeah,
to
maybe
be
you can now
fair,
compare that roll to something else.
to be fair, it's difficult to drink a potion when you're knocked unconscious.
Very
Head on fire.
And,
Or when you're
and or on
slapping them
fire.
up, Laurie
Yeah.
style, you know.
Yeah.
Or when you've been magically reduced to 1 HP because you've been cursed.
Because Chimera wants to go in here and try to worship these people's god, and then I get got.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them before I get got. Last
All
canvas.
right. And any other shopping? Anybody else buying potions
Let's see.
at the previously described rates of 50, 200, and 1600?
I think I'm fine. I got plenty of pots.
Tameki's got all the pot.
I do got all the pots.
He's got the pot by Tool.
Ooh.
Sung by
Is it?
Plankton.
Is it?
Oh no!
It sounds
Two-
good.
Is it 2 potion of healing and 2 potion of greater healing, or is it named something different?
That should be it, I believe.
I can't find greater healing. I can only in D&D Beyond. I could only find potion of healing.
D&D Beyond.
Or I can just make a custom one.
Magic item.
And just
I mean, you
write
could
the
do
roll.
that, but I know it's in there. Oh, it's just under potion of healing. There's just various levels to it.
I see.
Basically, there's a potion of greater healing is what it's called.
Greater healing.
Greater healing. It heals a whopping 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
44.
4d4.
That's a minimum of 4 to 16 HP in a single bottle. For a
Indeed.
bonus action, you can heal that much amount when you can't do anything with your bonus action. Coughs in not a rogue.
Eh.
Oh, I see. Potion of healing greater. I see.
Yep. Next up would be superior and then supreme.
I had a coworker find out about the animated AI covers of SpongeBob singing rap songs.
Oh no.
Like the one that has Mr. Krabs going, ah.
Oh. They're a thing, alright. Okay. Any other shopping? Do, 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 do.
All right, I got what I needed. I got it imported.
Oh, thank God. I didn't know the rest of the song.
You got what I need. Will you say he's just a friend? All right. Cool. Right. So now I take it that you rest. I assume you'll go and you'll report.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Cliff
take some
Notes
time for
version.
them to sort through that information, so you don't get anything out of it immediately. Anything else before you rest for the evening?
Nope. Not me.
Okay. Then you are able to long rest comfortably within your personal rooms in the hub.
Ooh.
And in the morning, you awaken refreshed and ready for more adventure.
I'll try to gauge where our normal meeting spot is and kind of wake up and wait to meet there with the rest of everyone else before we make our way out of the portal.
Eden, you are the first to awaken.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, I wake up. And go there as well.
All right. For the sake of brevity at this point, before you attempt to try and use the portal, which is what I assume that you're going to do based on discussion, is there anything else you are wanting to do within Ember's home? This is a you must gather your party to proceed moment.
I'd rather anyone not know the contents of Ember's bedroom. So and that's the only place that as a group we haven't seemingly investigated.
You haven't really investigated any of the rooms. Other than the master bedroom, the study, and the oratory.
Actually, I do want to go through my siblings' rooms and take something from each of their rooms.
Okay. Well, Ember, you would know what is in those rooms, more or less. What do you take?
If they have like a small trinket or something.
Most likely, they have something small. I will let you decide what that is for each.
Okay.
Do you grab something from Cyril's room as well, knowing already where he is and that he is safe and sound?
Yeah. Yeah, just in case I get stuck out there for the rest of my life, I'd like to remember my remember my brother. So I'll take something from his room too.
So, just for your understanding, this room up here is Terra. This room right here is Aqua, Cyril, and then your room is on the other side of the hall.
Okay. Unless there's something that happens with me going to all the rooms and taking it, I take.
You go just to your siblings' rooms?
Yeah. Is there another room or something? Am I missing something?
Well, I mean, your own room, if you'd like to go in. This is the first time you've been home in a long while.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll go.
Okay. As you go through each of your siblings' rooms, you notice that they have changed quite a bit since you were last here. It seems they have outgrown some things. acquired some new interests. Just the general thing you would expect from these children now growing into young adults. And their room changing as such. Your room, however, is left pretty much as you left it. Do me a favor and roll a perception check. Perhaps it's the burden you're carrying currently, knowing that your family is in danger. Or perhaps it is the equal parts nostalgia and maybe even trauma of being back here in your childhood home and seeing your room as it was. But you don't notice that anything is amiss. The only thing you do notice is that everything is where you remember leaving it, and that the room appears to have been kept up with, kept clean and free of dust.
Okay. I close the door.
Right. And that is it.
I go back to the group. I'm ready.
Right. You all make the trip to the laboratory.
Yeesh.
Yes.
Just gotta open up the door real quick because. Oh, wait.
Kamira, you're still carrying the pocket watch?
Yes.
Okay. As you approach the machine, you feel the pocket watch in your hand actually begin to vibrate slightly.
Oh.
And as the watch itself ticks, you can feel it almost like a haptic feedback of each tick growing stronger the closer you get to the machine.
Alright, well. The clock is happy, so I think we're in the right place. Obviously. I think all we need to do is just step in it together, but we need to make sure we step together.
There's just enough space in the machine for all of you to step on if you get very close together. You know, like you're taking a group picture with your family, and they're like, "Come on,
Look
gather
like you
around
like
like you all
each
like each
other."
other."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He then tries to take the furthest edge from the platform again.
I have to go last, so I'm waiting for everybody else. Tamaki. Peppers. Where y'all at? Time to go murder some warlords. Warlords?
Where y'all
Yeah.
at?
They're in the teleportation room.
Oh,
And the teleportarium.
I like
You
that
must-
name.
You must gather your part.
Yep.
Part.
Par.
Y'all
I
ready?
can't party.
Or
We can party.
No turning back now, I'm sure. My watch
All
is
right.
vibrating.
We
As you
can
step
party.
onto the platform with the watch in hand, the pocket watch effectively leaps from your grasp suddenly and hangs over all of your heads. It opens its face, showing the clock, which begins to tick faster and faster until it's spinning. The hands on the clock face of the actual portal itself begin to mirror it, spinning rapidly and faster and faster. The outer ring around the platform raises and then begins to whirl around it, almost creating a shell of metal around you. And in a bright flash of light, you feel that familiar now sensation of being ripped through space and time from one place to another. And as the machine's hum dies down and the shell of metal that had risen around you lowers, you find yourself standing on what looks to be a plateau of some kind. There is a dim, bronzish sort of light throughout. And as you look out, you can see spires and towers of what look to be massive, spinning cogs.
Great, we're in Toontown.
And
Sorry.
Oh.
you realize the plateau you're standing on is not a plateau itself, but another one of these giant spinning cogs. And the entire plane of existence around you is filled with a cacophony of rhythmic clicks, like the inside of a clock.
Ooh.
And as you start to come to terms with your new location, that is where we'll pick up next time.
Dun dun dun.
It's Grand Prix Monday. Members only.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
It seems like a